Hello, welcome back. For today's video I have another try on haul. So this is from a brand called Ever Pretty and they have some beautiful dresses. So I picked out a selection of dresses from the website. They're quite kind of summery, I would say wedding guest dresses, evening elegant dresses, and I'm going to try them on for you today. So for reference, I am a size UK 16 and I'm 5'4". So the very first dress I have is this one here. How beautiful is this? I love the brown and white polka dot design on it. It's got a really nice neckline as well. So it's quite a high neck, a bit like a halter neck really, but not. There's probably a name for this style of dress, but I don't know what it is. But I love the pleating from the neck here. Can you see that? We've got all these pleating, box pleats they're called, aren't they? Just here. And then it pleats right down to the waist, which I think is going to be really flattering as well. And this beautiful flowy skirt to it. This is absolutely stunning. It's fully lined, so fully lined underneath because the top material is quite sheer. But I think this is absolutely stunning. I think this is going to look really nice on, you know. It's also got a discreet zip at the back just here too. So this one I actually picked up. I think all of these items are in a UK size 20. So they do come up quite big. I always say when you're shopping online, like on websites, you're best to go by your measurements rather than the dress size, just to avoid disappointment, sending things back, because my actual dress size is a size 16. But as I say, I had to size up 2 sizes on these dresses. This is absolutely beautiful, really nice actually. I don't normally go for dresses or any tops or anything with this style. However, because it's quite low here, I feel like it works. I've got a strapless bra on with it underneath, you know, you can't see it like here or anything. So yeah, I think it's really lovely, really nice. Definitely needed to size up a couple of sizes because I've got a little bit of room in there. Probably could have done with just sizing up 1, to be honest with you, but that's fine. I don't feel like it looks too big or anything. I feel like it looks all right, to be honest with you. Maybe a tiny bit, but no, it's fine, it's fine. But no, I do really like it though. I think it's absolutely stunning. This is the kind of dress, look at how it flows. It is beautiful, really good quality actually. This is the kind of dress I feel would be really nice for absolutely any occasion. I would wear this, you know, just as a daytime dress, to be honest with you, like on a day out shopping or something, like in the summer. But you know, for a wedding, for an evening, absolutely anything. I think this is one of those dresses that, you know, you could, as I say, use for any occasion. And I love it. The next one I have is this one here. So this is a really pretty, like floaty sort of dress. We have these little cap sleeves, these little sheer cap sleeves on here as well. It is a wrap over dress and it has this beautiful pleating on it here and these box pleats here that come from the waist, but it's got this like wrap over section all the way down as well. And then on the back we also have a discreet zip on there too. Okay, so this is cute. It's a lot big for me, definitely like a couple of sizes too big, but it is still cute and I'm still going to show you obviously. But yeah, I love the sleeves. These are really nice, aren't they? These little like cap sleeves on it. The chest is like really big and it's also like quite big on the waist there. So I'd say when I was saying about sizing up, sizing down, do go by your measurements. I did go by my measurements on this one. That aside, I do feel like it's a really pretty dress. It's got one of those like high-low designs to it. So the back goes like to the back of my ankles and then the front is like a curved hem just here, which is quite cute actually. And I love the pleating. I think the pleating's really nice. I do feel, I know it's not very flattering on at the moment, but I think that's more to do with the fact that, you know, it needs to be more like that. But yeah, it is a beautiful dress and I feel like if it did fit me properly, then it would actually be quite a flattering dress. The next one I have is this absolutely stunning pink dress. This could be a bridesmaid's dress, you know. If you're looking for bridesmaids, I will say that on the website I did look and a lot of them were like, you know, really affordable bridesmaids dresses. But I will say this is really good quality, very heavy, but how beautiful is this? So a rounded neckline, but we've got all this pleating around here and this little kind of, no, it's not elasticated, I thought it was, just this little piece here to hold it together. Look at the waist. How stunning is that waistband? These like sequins and glittery bits. Oh, it's beautiful. Loads of pleating as well around here. And just like the first dress, it has this sheer overlay over the top, and then it is also fully lined underneath. So like that. This is stunning, you know. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. It is so nice. This is perfectly under the bust. Sometimes I find when they've got a wide panel like this, it can come up a bit high, like just on the bust, if you know what I mean. But this is perfectly underneath, which makes it super flattering because it holds you in exactly where it should do. And it also at the back here, this is all elasticated, so you know you've got room, wiggle room, shall we say. So yeah, perfect for a wedding or something, you know, after the big meal at the end and the buffet. You've got a bit of wiggle room in there. But no, it is such a pretty dress. It fits actually really nice around here. It fits lovely. And yeah, this is quite nice where it's got this bit to hold it together at the top, because I don't like to show too much cleavage. I don't like a little bit of modest cleavage, but I quite like it that it's, because if it were here, that would be a little bit low for me. But no, it is beautiful. And the skirt to this, look at that, how absolutely stunning. Really, really beautiful. This pleating here and here as well. Love it. And it is floor length. I will say I'm 5'4" and it is probably a bit too long for me. I think with heels it'll be okay, but as it is definitely on the longer side. But I mean, you know, if you really wanted this for something like bridesmaids dresses or something like that, you could just get it adjusted, couldn't you? So yeah, absolutely love this. It is so nice and really good quality. The next dress I have is how sparkly is this? This is so nice, you know. It reminds me of a princess dress because it's got this twill all over the top, and then it's got some black lining, if I can find it. Quite a few layers of twill here underneath. So this black lining here, but this is so nice. I know this is going to be flattering because this style of dress always flatters my figure. But yeah, these are all sequins, individual sequins. Look at that, how beautiful. And this bit here is like embroidered. But yeah, we've got this V-neck design. Again, these really nice sheer cap sleeves on here as well. This is always quite a flattering waistband for me, where it goes up like this and then across. And then it is all pleated around here, although you can't really see it because of the twill, but it just adds to a bit of detail. And then we have a discreet zip at the back as well. Oh, I forgot to mention this one has one as well, a discreet zip. But yeah, this looks so, so nice. Oh, I adore this. This is so, so nice. It does actually fit me quite well, like around here, a little bit. Again, a little bit big, but nothing, you know, noticeable. But yeah, and it is quite low. That's fine. I don't mind this because it kind of just comes to here. However, you can see my bra a little bit there, so we just ignore that. Just wear, you know, a lower plunge bra. I don't have one though, but yeah, I think this is so nice. I love these. And look, they're actually like stitched in, like pleated in here. So it kind of goes like that, which I love. A little bit of a puffball sleeve, if you know what I mean. Oh, this is so, so nice. Look at the skirt. Look at this. How beautiful. Literally feel like a princess. I really do. We've got like one layer of twill here with the pattern on it. And then there's another one underneath. So, and then obviously the underskirt here. So it kind of gives that illusion, you know, like you have, like, you know, a wedding dress or something, like an actual bridal dress. Sometimes they're like that, aren't they? Oh, I should have gone for something like that, to be honest. But yeah, oh, I love it. I love it. All this fabric here. It's when it's twill, I do find that quite flattering because it kind of like, it's like dum and then dum, which gives the illusion of you having a smaller waist anyway. But no, it is absolutely stunning. Love it from the back as well. So as I say, we've got the discreet zip here. I love how sparkly it is. Yeah, beautiful. Very lastly, I have a cord. So the first piece is this one here. So this is a skirt. We have an elasticated waist on here and this ruching down the front. And I really like these when they have like it almost looks like a bit of a tucked in scarf sort of thing. And then I believe this is a maxi skirt. We'll find out when it's on. But yeah, I thought this was really, really pretty and I love the colour. This like chocolate brown colour is gorgeous. It's quite a stretchy fabric as well. So it's like this. But when it's not stretched, you know, it's not see-through at all. It's really nice. It's kind of like a bit of a jersey sort of fabric, if you know what I mean. And then we have a matching top, which is this one here. So these are sold as separates. And it's basically the same sort of thing really. But this has got ruching on one shoulder Oh no, both shoulders. So around here. And I think this is kind of like a bit asymmetrical. And then, yeah, you just put them together. I'll show you. So what do we think to this? Now, this is way out my comfort zone. I wouldn't normally go for something like this at all. I do think it's quite flattering. However, because this is the thing, it's quite clingy. I don't normally go for clingy. I find it quite flattering around here. But I do feel around this bit, that's better. Around this bit here, it's not the most flattering. You know where I've got, this is basically mum tum. This is mum tum. But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like here. I think if I had some shapewear underneath it, it would be absolutely fine, to be quite honest with you. I love the design though. I think it is beautiful. This top is so flattering. I love the drop shoulder on one side. I love the ruching. I love the, like, it's got ruching down here as well. The fabric, it is absolutely stunning. And I do like the skirt. As I say, I like this kind of almost tucked in sort of look, and the ruching around here. I just don't know about the cleanliness of it, for me anyway. You know, some people would pull this off absolutely amazingly. But yeah, for my figure, but as I say, with shapewear, I think it could work. I just need to get some. So there we go. There is my Ever Pretty haul. What do you think? I love the brown and white spotty dress. I think that is absolutely stunning. But overall, I do think that they were all beautiful, really nice quality dresses, like really nice. So as always, I will link all the dresses in the description box below for you. I do also have a discount code, which I'll pop down there as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you enjoy if you did enjoy watching this video and you'd like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.